Random Outdoorsmen. Yeah!
What's up, YouTube? The Random Outdoorsmen are back. Today we'll be showing you how to make flaming arrows. Why don't you tell us how to do that?
Alright, so I've been trying to think of a good video after our last PVC longbow video, which turned out really well.
Yes.
All those shots we did. We've been doing a lot of archery, and we're kind of thinking, what's some kind of cool arrow we can make? Well, obviously a flaming arrow.
Yes.
So I don't really know the historical significance of these. I'm sure that they were used somewhat. I've heard that they weren't actually used as much as we think because they would have made the arrow kind of unbalanced and wouldn't have had the penetrating power it needed. But whatever they were used for, whether it was just for fun or lighting campfires or actually in battle, we're going to show you how to make an easy one today. Alright, so the supplies you need for this are very, very basic. You basically need some sort of cotton burnable material. I prefer not to use paper towels because as they start to burn, they just flake off and fall everywhere, and then you have embers dropping all over the place. So I like to use just some like this jean material. We had some old pair of jeans, so we cut a strip of this. You're going to want it, the bigger it is, the better, because it will burn with a better flame and go out less easily. You're also going to need a scrap arrow. I'm using an aluminum one because I feel like a fiberglass or obviously a wooden one would just burn. So aluminum's your best bet. I've already done it a couple times with this one, and all it's done is left a little bit of residue. I'm also using some rubbing alcohol. That helps keep the flame. You can use something like acetone or lighter fluid, but alcohol is a little bit safer because me and Steven have done a lot with little bits of flammable liquid like that. And definitely don't use gasoline.
No.
Absolutely not. But the alcohol, it burns, it doesn't ignite like rapidly, so it's a little bit safer. And then you'll need a lighter or some source of flame to light it. So all you're gonna do here, you're gonna take your jean material, you're going to tie it in a knot around your arrow, and depending on how you want this to be, you can tie it toward the little farther from the end or right at the end. I think traditional archers had the burning part a little bit above the tip because they obviously wanted to stick into something which they wanted to burn. Like I said, I don't know the full history on these, but you can look it up because it seems like it'd be pretty interesting. But the main point is to get a lot of this material wrapped around, so that's why I'm tying it and then wrapping it. Now, I have no idea what you would use this for. Please don't use it for anything bad, but we're just having a little bit of fun just because it's fun to shoot a flame through the air. Maybe you just want to say that you've made one of these because of how cool it is. Obviously, this makes quite a bit of air resistance, so these are not going to fly as well as they did before. Once you finish wrapping it, take that last end, tie it through. The reason you have to tie it and not tape it is because most tapes are kind of a plasticky base, and so with a plasticky base that melts, it sticks to everything, and it's not good. But if you tie this on here, it has to completely burn away for it to fall off. Once it's tied on correctly, you're going to take your rubbing alcohol and you're going to soak this down with it. You can normally get rubbing alcohol any kind of like a pharmacy or Walmart or something like that. So pretty easy to get. Just whatever you do, make sure it's tied down tight enough that this is not going to slip off when you shoot it or when it lands. Just make sure
you don't get any rubbing alcohol on your fingers.
Yes, you do not want to light your fingers on fire either. Like I said, make sure to be pretty careful with this because obviously, if you're shooting a flaming arrow, you can easily start a fire somewhere. And just be extra careful, please. Do not start any forest fires. We don't need California to be anywhere else except for where it is. Don't want those wildfires here where we are or wherever you are. So be safe with this. You know, if you're going to make it, just have some fun. If not, just watch us do it. These things are pretty cool. Take your lighter, get it lit, and you see, that doesn't start to burn extremely quickly. Something like gasoline would go whoosh and just catch on fire, maybe burn all the hair off your hand. That doesn't feel the best. But what you need to do is you need to let it burn just a little bit because you really need to get that jean material on fire. Because just this stuff, you can actually blow out. Watch. See? You don't want that to happen. So let the jean material burn a little bit. Then you can lock it in to your bow and shoot it. Yes, there it is. Now, here we have the arrow still burning. This is why I previously said that you need to be careful with this, because if we just decided to leave right now, the leaf would decide to start burning as it is right now. So, you don't want a forest fire. Get this, get a container of water, and put out what you just started. Have fun, but don't burn down the forest doing it. Now, if you want a bigger flame, just wrap more and use more rubbing alcohol.
Use your arrows responsibly.
close to my hand.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's fun.
That just looks so cool.
Yeah.
Now, as you keep shooting this, it will start to burn and will start to unravel. Make sure not to shoot it once it starts to do this, because the bits of jean material could just go wherever. They could land wherever and you not even know. Like that piece, it just fell off right there. If that happened while you were shooting, it could just land and you wouldn't even know about it. So make sure, like I said, be safe. Please don't burn down the forest doing this.
And we're not liable for any damage it's caused.
No. All right, so that was a quick video today. Just thought it'd be kind of fun to do that, and hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun making those.
Oh, definitely.
Pretty easy. Like we said, please just be careful.
Don't try to burn people's houses down. Don't try to burn things intentionally. Just shoot them at a safe place. Be careful. Don't get hurt.
Yes, they're just fun. It's just, you have some rubbing alcohol around the house, you have an old pair of jeans, you have your arrow. I mean, what can go wrong? But it's just fun little project. Hope you enjoyed it. So, we're doing pretty well on our channel right now. Thanks for all the subscribers,
Yes.
all 140 something we have right now. Broke the 100 mark a while ago, and we got a really cool 200 subscriber special coming up here soon.
Yeah.
So, that's all for today's video. Make sure to like it if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment if you want us to do something specific. So,
See you in the next video.
happy trails.